Hi meditators, welcome. We're going to do a brief meditation followed by a slightly longer meditation. I was able to get some audio onto in podcast format, so if you want more meditations on the go, it's Meditate, Elevate, and it's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and a couple other places. I will include the link under this video to Spotify so you can find it. So I hope you're all doing well and thinking of you all, missing you. So get comfortable. Lengthen the spine. Notice the sounds of the room. What are you hearing? What are your senses picking up? What environment are you in physically? What's your physical environment? You might hear the sounds of people or a dishwasher, whatever it is in your home, the heater, water running maybe if someone else is there, just noticing. And then shifting your attention from your environment to your inner world. Shifting your attention to you and your current state of being. Just doing a quick body scan, noticing any areas of tension, stress. Allowing yourself to soften in places that might be ready to soften. As you sometimes notice yourself, it's automatic. Some places release tension just by noticing. Feeling your feet on the ground and feeling how connected and rooted they are to the earth's energy. You can even imagine roots coming out of the bottom of your feet, plunging into the earth. And bringing attention to your hands and the heat coming off the palms of your hands. Just making yourself comfortable being in the moment. Just making yourself comfortable, like a cozy chair. Finding this moment. Not feeling impatient for what's next. Or trying to get to the next thing or trying to make anything better. Just really getting comfortable in this moment where here, sitting with me, and each other, everything is really all right. As you sit meditating with all of the other thousands or millions of people meditating at this time, in this moment, feeling that connection. And bringing your attention to the top of your head. And if there's any stress or tension here at the top of your head, just imagine that there's a lotus flower up there that's just opening, connecting you to the vast heavens above. And bringing attention now to your breathing, to the sensation of air coming in your body and what that feels like today. Being curious, what's the temperature of the air coming in? Where do you feel it in your nostrils or on your throat? Just letting your point of neutral observation be on your breath. Nothing to do about it. Just noticing what's already happening with a simple, detached, profound observation, non-judgment, not trying very hard, just a gentle gaze, like you would watch a tree blowing in the breeze, like you would watch ocean waves. Just watching your breath with your inner eye, noticing what it feels like today, where it's landing, how your body makes room for it. How your body lets go of it. As the air comes in and the air goes out. Noticing your breath, and you may also notice some thoughts and feelings grabbing at your attention. You can offer these thoughts and feelings a nice thank you. There are parts of you that think it's helpful to have these thoughts and feelings. Thank you to those parts of you that would like your attention on your thoughts and feelings. You can just imagine those thoughts and feelings either gently drifting like clouds in the sky, just drifting away. There might even be some things you can put in an imaginary basket and put a lid on the basket. You can always pick them up later. But there are some things you don't need to hold on to right now in this meditation practice. And now is an opportunity to just let those things go, just for now. Let the busyness go for now. So you have more attention, more energy to just gently observe your breath. What it's already doing without you even needing to ask for it. Air goes in, air goes out. I'm taking 5 to 10 more breaths. Staying in this noticing space, this space of curiosity, before opening your eyes and coming back into the room. So this next meditation is going to be a spine meditation. If that's not your thing, thank you for joining me for the first, and you'll find a wider variety on the podcast that I've made. So check that out and you'll probably find something that you like. For those of you interested in the spine meditation, go ahead and close your eyes. Sit up if you can. I'm going to be speaking as if you're sitting. So if you're laying down, just know I'm speaking as if you're sitting, because this works best with that kind of visualization that you're sitting up in a traditional meditation seat. Feel the waves of your breath coming in and out of your body. Feel the sensation of air. Notice where your air is landing in your body, which parts of you are moving to make room. Working in perfect harmony with your breath. Your lungs expand and your lungs let go. Front, back, sides, lower, upper. All these parts of your lungs working in harmony to find your breath and let it go. Just bringing your attention to the air in your lungs coming in and the air as it goes out. Noticing that coolness in your nose. And noticing how the air is warmer on its way out from the heat of your body. And letting your attention drift to the base of your spine, to the very tip of your tailbone. And just imagining that at the tip of your tailbone, there's a beautiful luminous thread that extends from the tip of your tailbone up each vertebrae, all the way up into your neck, and all the way out the top of your head into the infinite heavens. This luminous silken thread extending into the infinite, creating flow and space between each vertebrae. Imagine that this thread is doing all the work. Any ounce of energy that you've been using to hold yourself up, you don't have to use that energy anymore. Because this thread is doing all the work for you. Creating space and flow. Everything else, all parts of you, can just soften around this thread. Let something go, then let another thing go. Let another thing go. Give this thread permission to do the work of holding you up. This thread has within it its own innate intelligence. so you can relax while it does the work. You can imagine that there's light traveling from the tailbone up with each inhale and down with each exhale. Traveling up maybe just a few inches with each inhale and traveling down with each exhale. It's just a beautiful, maybe a violet light traveling up your spine, maybe just a few inches with each inhale, and then down to the base and tip of your tailbone with each exhale. You might notice with each inhale, the spinal light on the thread goes up just a little bit more than the previous breath. Or it might stay in the same, and that's okay too. If you find this light inching up a little further each breath, up your spine. When it comes to the height of your throat, you can imagine that it actually ends at your third eye rather than going out the top of your head. If that imagery isn't working for you, just imagine that silken thread doing all the work for you. There doesn't need to be light. There can just be the thread. It's just something to play with. You may find that there's a little movement that wants to happen, that you may find that there's a sweet spot as you drift a little bit this way or a little bit that way to allow for the flow of this thread, to allow for the flow of this light as it strengthens and enhances your spinal energy. This part of you that holds you upright. Letting this energy do the work for you. This silken thread, strengthened by the light, drifting up with each inhale, and down with each exhale. You may notice as the light travels up, it actually releases tension, particularly around the heart. Just letting your spine find its comfort. Maybe drifting a little one way or the other. Maybe letting your neck find a little bit of movement. Make room for the energy of this light and this thread. So that all you are is pure light, pure movement. Surrendering to that which holds you up without any effort at all. letting this light and this thread be bigger energetically than any anchors holding you back, any worries about the future. This light, this thread, this energy in this moment is bigger, more powerful. It's a part of you. You may have the sensation that you're getting bigger or getting lighter. Just go with it. And if you're allowing that light to be rising up your spine and you notice it's drifting quite a ways up on your inhale, it will find its way to your third eye, and you may notice a little tingling between your eyebrows. Feeling deeply connected to the wisdom that you are, that's inherent within you. Connected to the essence of divine creative energy. Of all that is sacred and blessed, that is within you already. Letting yourself feel free. Taking as much time as you like in this space, playing with this luminous thread, and this radiant light that's starting at the tip of your tailbone. Taking as much time as you like with this, and when you feel ready, coming back to the room. But until then, I will say goodbye, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.